Hello and welcome everybody to RCW Strike Zone, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. What a night of action we have planned for you this evening. For a lot of our competitors here tonight, this is their final opportunity to contend for championships in their respective divisions. We're going to start off strong here tonight with some tag team action. The winner of this tag team will face Team Altitude at the Autumn Rumble for the inaugural RCW Tag Team Championship match. It'll either be Sami Zayn and Kalisto or Enzo and Cass to challenge Team Altitude for the RCW Tag Team Championships. As well as here later tonight, we also continue to whittle down our women's division to figure out who's going to find out who's going to go to the six-pack over the top rope battle royal at the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Women's Championship. And then we also have later tonight, we have one tag team. We have a tag team match that is also going to figure out who's going to go to the Autumn Rumble and then to contend for the RCW Twitch TV Championship. Whichever team wins that match later on tonight will have to face each other at the Autumn Rumble to fill up one spot for the Fatal 4-Way for the Twitch TV Championship at the Autumn Rumble. Also, our final four competitors for the RCW Heavyweight Championship. They will also go on one-on-one action here tonight. Both of these teams have gotten so far in the tournament for the RCW Tag Team Championships. One of these teams will have to get one step closer to win the gold.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide star. And you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall. And you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in a room. How you doing?
For our final four competitors later on tonight, we'll have Kevin Owens going one-on-one with Baron Corbin, who won his battle royal on the first episode of RCW to contend for the championship. And then our main event for the evening will feature Bray Wyatt going one-on-one with Finn Balor.
And for our so-called opponents tonight, we have one word to describe them, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
I don't think Sami Zayn and Kalisto will take too lightly to that, considering how far they've gotten in the tournament. Again, one of these teams will go on to face Team Altitude at the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Tag Team Championships. And here we go, starting off Enzo and Sami Zayn. Collaring a little tie-up with a belly-to-back takedown. Both of these teams have been very successful here in RCW. They may not have won their inaugural matchups in the first episode of RCW. Shining Northern Star suplex by Sami Zayn, but they have redeemed themselves in this tournament to get this far. Kalisto with running knees to Enzo Amore with a Dragon Sleeper submission on Enzo. Enzo counters with knees to the face to Kalisto. Then Kalisto with a pair of head scissors. Kalisto into the cover, and Enzo kicks out at 2. Again, this match is very important for these two teams. One of these teams will go on to face Team Altitude of Zack Ryder and Neville for the inaugural RCW Tag Team Championships in 1 week. Big flapjack by the Big Cass. By Big Cass, sorry. Team Altitude immediately gaining immunity to the finals, to the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Tag Team Championships by winning a Beat the Clock challenge with all of our all 3 matches of tag team matches in our inaugural episode of RCW, beating out all 5 other teams. With the shortest time to beat of 6 minutes and 15 seconds, Team Altitude gained full immunity. And like I said, both of these teams were not very successful in their first attempts in the tournament. They have easily redeemed themselves. Huge sidewalk slam by Cass. Cass looking to go into the cover on Kalisto. And Kalisto kicks out at 2. And for our women's action later tonight, we have Charlotte going one-on-one with Asuka. The winner of that match goes into the Battle Royal for the RCW Women's Championship. And Kalisto with a little fun with Cass. With a pair of head scissors, in comes Sami Zayn, the former NXT champion. Whoa, Cass might have been going for a clubbing clothesline. Sami ducking under it and sending the big man over the top rope. Now working on the big legs of Cass. Cass with those clubbing blows and just throwing Sami around like a piece of paper. Big stomps by Cass. The big uppercut by Sami. Sami with a small package. Sami now with the Dragon Sleeper. It's a big Cass, but you're not going to get him to tap out on the outside. You can only get him to tap out inside the ring. Sami sending Cass back into the ring. Sami to go a little springboard splash. Springboard frog splash. Tag made back into Kalisto. Like I said last week, Sami and Kalisto are a very cohesive unit here at RCW. They knocked off the New Day last week to get to this point, and the New Day did not even make a single tag. Enzo now taking it to Kalisto. What's Enzo looking for here? The big Empire elbow. Interestingly enough, does not go for the pin. Sending Kalisto into the corner. They might be looking to end this one early, folks. Enzo and Cass. Enzo up on top with a huge splash. The rocket launcher. Enzo into the cover. And Kalisto kicks out at 2. This match is definitely kicking off the show with a huge bang. Enzo back on top of a diving elbow to Kalisto. Softening the arm of Kalisto. Goes Enzo. Enzo sending Kalisto back into the corner. Tag made to the big Cass. Cass looking to go to the top with a huge splash of his own. Cass into the cover. Will this be enough to send Enzo and Cass to the finals? And it does. Sammy tried to break up the pin, but Enzo blocking him to make him break the tag. Excuse me, break up the pin. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is now set for the Autumn Rumble. It's going to be Enzo and Cass versus Team Altitude for the RCW Tag Team Championships at the Autumn Rumble. In 1 week's time, Enzo and Cass will go one-on-one with Team Altitude for the RCW Tag Team Championships. What a way to kick off StrikeZone here tonight in Houston, Texas. Last week, Kevin Owens came out saying that he wanted a fight. Unfortunately for him, we did not have a scheduled match for him last week, but we sure as hell do this week in the form of Baron Corbin. Kevin Owens, the former NXT champion, two-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, former and longest reigning WWE Universal Champion, looking to win his first championship here in RCW. He just has to knock off the big man, Baron Corbin. In which Baron Corbin, to get to this point, ladies and gentlemen, he had to beat out 5 other men in a battle royal to gain his spot in this tournament. Kevin Owens kind of took the short route to get to this point, but we all know well that he is a prize fighter. As I alluded to earlier, Kevin Owens wanted a fight last week. Well, he didn't get one because he was not scheduled to compete last week, but he sure as hell's getting it tonight in the form of Baron Corbin, the winner of the 3rd annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 32. Baron Corbin also a former Golden Gloves boxing champion. Kevin Owens wants a fight. Baron Corbin is the expert in it. And here we go, these two behemoths going at it. Baron Corbin with a huge power slam to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens returning the favor with an uppercut of his own. Going for a torture rack, spinning out neck breaker. Tolerant elbow, Kai up. Excuse me, tolerant yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Tolerant. Yeah, I cannot speak. I apologize. And then whoever wins this match, Kevin Owens or Baron Corbin, will either face the winner of our main event tonight, Finn Balor or Bray Wyatt, in the main event of the Autumn Rumble, RCW's first ever pay-per-view for the RCW Heavyweight Championship. And Kevin Owens with a huge German suplex to the big man, the lone wolf, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin here looking for an exploder. Kevin reverses it with a suplex. There are a hell of a lot of combustible elements in this matchup. Here comes Kevin Owens with a running senton. Kevin Owens with a springboard moonsault from the inside. This Houston crowd chanting "Kill Owens, kill," which is surprising. The last time I remembered, his mantra was "Fight Owens, fight." Huge shoulder tackle by Owens. Owens looking for the cover, looking to punch his ticket to the heavyweight championship. And Baron Corbin kicks out at 1. Baron Corbin sent into the corner by Owens. Owens setting him up on the top of the turnbuckle. Corbin counters. Corbin on the top rope with a huge diving double axe handle. I honestly don't think we've ever seen Baron Corbin go to the top rope. Huge power bomb by Baron Corbin going to the cover on Owens, and Owens kicks out at 1. Fortunately for Owens, he's been to the mountaintop many times before, winning many championships in the WWE. And his time on the indie circuit and in NXT. Deep 6 by Corbin. Corbin looking to go to the heavyweight championship finals, and Kevin kicks out at 2. Baron Corbin looking stunned. He thought it was going to put the prize fighter away. Everybody knows that sure as hell is not the case, but here we go. End of days by Corbin into the covers. This is going to put Kevin Owens away. Owens kicks out at 2. Baron Corbin is beside himself. His 2 biggest moves did not put away Kevin Owens, the prize fighter. Baron Corbin looking for his first world championship here in the major leagues of RCW. Was not successful in the WWE or in NXT. Corbin is thirsty for a world championship. Into the cover, the hand over the face of Owens, and a kick out at 2 by Owens. Corbin with those huge stomps from those giant legs of Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin looking to wear down the prize fighter. He hit him with his 2 biggest moves, and it was not enough to put Owens away. More huge stomps from the big man. Here comes the Golden Gloves experience. And I believe Kevin Owens has been busted open. He has. Another deep 6 by Baron Corbin. Kevin Owens cannot get out of the blocks. Is this enough to put Baron Corbin to the finals? And Owens says no. This is honestly a sight to see that Kevin Owens has not gotten out of the blocks in this matchup. Owens with a cover. And Corbin kicking out not even at 1. Now Owens might be the shark in the water. Tastes and smells his own blood. Might be getting the clock works and the mind moving. Like breaking up the cobwebs. And that twisted mind of Kevin Owens with a shoulder tackle to Baron Corbin, sending him to fly off the apron. What's Kevin looking for here? Springboard moonsault to the outside to Baron Corbin. I don't think anybody should be taking Kevin Owens so lightly. He's a big man, but he can do a hell of a lot of cruiserweight maneuvers. Kevin Owens looking to bust open possibly Baron Corbin by throwing him into the ring post. The ref's count is at 5. Who's going to get back into the ring first? Once again, this Houston crowd chanting, kill Owens, kill. And he might be looking to do that, but first of all, one of these guys have to get back in the ring. The ref at a count of 8 right now. With a count of 9. Kevin Owens using as much time as he can on the outside. My God. What's up, Pokey Champion Jake? Baron Corbin stalking Kevin Owens at this moment. Looking for a huge suplex. Kevin Owens counters with a side suplex of his own. Kevin Owens now stalking Baron Corbin. Oh my God, he's using his own finishing maneuver at the end of days. Will this put Kevin Owens the heavyweight championship? And it does. Disrespect by Kevin Owens to Baron Corbin. Kevin Owens putting Baron Corbin away with his own finishing maneuver. The deep 6. Excuse me, the end of days. What a hell of a matchup this was. My God. Kevin Owens will now face at the Autumn Rumble for the inaugural RCW Heavyweight Championship. He will either face Bray Wyatt or Finn Balor, but we will find that out later on tonight in our main event. Wow. There's a reason why Kevin Owens is the prize fighter in professional wrestling. My God. We now move on to tag team action. All 4 of these men were eliminated in their respective battle royals to become contenders for the RCW Heavyweight Championship. But now all 4 of these men have qualified for the Twitch TV Championship. The way that this works is whichever team wins this matchup will go on to face each other in the kickoff for the Autumn Rumble for the Twitch TV Championship in a fatal 4-way. Randy Orton, who was stunned in the first episode of RCW, eliminated by Luke Harper, who was on the enemy team here tonight. Everybody was thinking Randy Orton was going to win the Battle Royal to go to the championship tournament. Randy Orton was the 3rd last man standing in that Battle Royal. Randy Orton's tag team partner for the night is the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler was eliminated early on in his Battle Royal last week for the RCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Another man in that matchup was Rusev. Oh, excuse me. They were both in the same Battle Royal. Excuse me. But they face a hell of a team in the form of Rusev and Luke Harper. Ziggler and Orton, two of the most formidable world champions in WWE. However, Rusev might as be called one of the greatest United States champions in WWE, and one of the greatest runs with the United States Championship, culminating all the way to WrestleMania 31. He lost the title to John Cena. Rusev waving around that Bulgarian flag. And his tag team partner, the former NXT tag team champion, the former Intercontinental champion, Luke Harper. Luke Harper, one of the few members of the Wyatt family, along with his brethren, Bray Wyatt, were drafted here to RCW, but they have decided to respect each other's decisions and go as singles competitors here in RCW. And honestly, I don't think either of these teams want to go face each other at the Autumn Rumble kickoff for the final spot. Excuse me, for the first. Well, they'll be contending for the first spot at this moment. But then next week, we'll continue to whittle down who will go to the final Fatal 4-Way for the Twitch TV Championship at the Autumn Rumble. Rusev and Orton going at it here. Orton with knees to the face of Rusev. Rusev making a tag to Harper. Irish whip into the ropes. Harper with a huge clothesline to the 12-time world champion Randy Orton. Harper now taking it to the 12-time champion Randy Orton. Huge fireman's carry by Harper. Randy and Harper have not had a great standing with each other ever since Harper came back at No Mercy to foil the Viper's plans on taking out Bray Wyatt. Orton looking to send Harper through the table, but he missed, luckily for Harper's part. And he landed on the concrete on the outside. The refs counted at 7. Randy throwing Harper back in. Randy in as well. And here comes the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler and Harper also had an interesting history as Harper goes for a German suplex. These two fought over the Intercontinental Championship in the past, as well as a flurry of other superstars, including Dean Ambrose and Bad News Barrett. Harper with a clubbing blow to the head of Ziggler. And in comes Rusev. Rusev and Ziggler also having a very interesting history. Mostly because Lana dumped Rusev to go to Dolph, and then Rusev replaced her by having a fling with Summer Rae. And it was all just a trick to fool the show off. Rusev into the corner. And Snake Eyes to Rusev. Ziggler looking for a back suplex. Into the cover goes Ziggler. Will him and Randy advance? And Rusev kicks out at 2. More kicks to the back of Rusev. Potentially, maybe he can't set up the accolade. Ziggler making a tag to Randy. Working on the arms. Possibly not to lace up the accolade. And the ref is knocked out with a spinning heel kick. Is anybody going to capitalize with the ref being unconscious for the moment? Randy with a fireman's carry. Randy setting Rusev to the top rope. Randy looking for here. A huge superplex from the Viper, Randy Orton. And for either of these teams, it would be best not to burn your bridges, because whichever team wins here goes to the kickoff with a huge German by Rusev to the kickoff of the Autumn Rumble, where the members of the winning team will go one-on-one with each other to contend for a spot for the RCW Twitch TV Championship Fatal 4-Way. Randy here looking for the angle slam on Luke Harper. Orton going with those signature stomps to the body parts, the legs, arms, and chest and head of Harper. Randy's looking for it. Looking for the RKO to Luke Harper. Into the cover goes Orton while the ref's distracted by Rusev. Possibly buying Harper some time to kick out of this match. And Randy and Ziggler go to the kickoff for the Autumn Rumble. And I think it's pretty safe to say both of these men work together. They did not burn their bridges, so there won't be any disrespected heat going into the Autumn Rumble when these two have to face off to contend for the Fatal 4-Way for the Twitch TV Championship. Excuse me, I'm now being corrected that tonight's match for the women is not Charlotte and Asuka. That is next week. I'm just so excited for that matchup. It's actually Bayley and Natalya going on one-on-one here tonight. And that is our next matchup. One of these two women will go to the six-pack challenge at the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Women's Championship. Either be the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, or the hugger, Bayley. These are also both women's debuts here in RCW. And what a hell of a debut for either of these women if they can go to the Battle Royal at the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Women's Championship. Bayley has had a hell of a career in NXT, looking to continue that here in RCW. She had a hell of a run with the NXT Women's Championship, knocking off the boss at the time, Sasha Banks, and then defending it in an Iron Woman match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in the main event. But she has a challenge ahead of her against the veteran, the Queen of Hearts, Natalya. We have already seen one veteran make her way to the six-pack over the top rope Battle Royal in the first week. Nikki Bella knocked off the 5-foot Spitfire known as Alexa Bliss. Maybe all the veterans and their experience might be helping putting them over to the RCW Women's Championship. And here we go. Bayley and Natalya going one-on-one here. Natalya with a drop kick to Bayley. With all respect to Natalya, she has not had great experience winning championships in there in the WWE. She's a former Divas champion, but has not won it in many years. She has the veteran experience. Again, with all respect to Natalya, Bayley with a running drop kick. So possibly the mix of veteran experience and the thirst for a women's championship might help put Natalya over here as she blocks a suplex by Bayley. With a huge back slam. Or suplex, excuse me. Natalya with a running drop kick of her own to Bayley. Natalya taunting Bayley. Natalya looking for a suplex. Bayley counters. Bayley looking to send Natalya into the ropes with a huge forearm by Bayley. With a modified camel clutch, the knee right into the back of Natalya. Natalya, the queen of submissions, breaks out of that hold. Natalya looking to go back with a huge suplex. Both of these women know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And Bayley with the NXT Women's Championship. Natalya with the Divas Championship. Natalya even made it to the finals after Paige had to vacate the NXT Women's Championship. She made it to the finals against another great family legacy of the Flairs. It was Natalya and Charlotte for the NXT Women's Championship as Bayley returns with another running drop kick to Natalya. Natalya with a huge uppercut. Was Natty going for here? A huge Alabama slam to Bayley. Possibly going for the sharpshooter there, but Bayley counters with a huge Hurricanrana. Bailey perhaps softening the arm so Natty can't use her daddy's discus clothesline. This crowd firmly behind Bailey. What's Bailey looking for here? Huge exploder suplex into the middle turnbuckle. Now shake the spine of Natalya. Bailey now in the corner. Bailey recovering. Natalya with a German suplex to Bailey. Each of these women looking to contend for the RCW Women's Championship at the Autumn Rumble and a Battle Royal. Both these women keep trading blows of running drop kicks to each other. That's got to do something to what's inside that cranium. Another running drop kick by Natty. Nadia, she just stares at the young upstart Bailey, thinking that Bailey is better than her. Natty with an inverted suplex. Bailey, Natty might have been going for a sharpshooter there. Bailey recovers with a pair of head scissors. It's like a kip up style into a head scissors. Bailey coming back here. A couple of blows, a splash, and a hip bump to the veteran. Bailey looking for here a fisherman suplex. Bailey pandering to the crowd, saying this is my time to win a world championship. Natalya looking for a giant double axe handle. Bailey with a body slam and a running leg drop. Natalya with clubbing right hands. Another side back slam. Natalya with a giant knee to the face of Bailey. Now stops the arm possibly so she can't use the Bailey to belly finisher, as she has done many times before to win championships. And here comes Natty with the sharpshooter. Made famous by her Uncle Brett. Is this enough to put Bailey away and send her to the Battle Royal at the Autumn Rumble? Bailey reverses it and knock Natalya right off. Natalya with a snapmare headlock. A pair of body scissors with clubs to the head of Bailey. Natalya now looking to set up Bailey for the Natty by Nature discus clothesline, adopted from her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. What's Natty looking for here? More softening blows to the calf of Bailey. And here comes Natalya again with another sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. Is this going to be enough to put Bailey away? And it does. Natty goes to the six-pack over the top rope Battle Royal at the Autumn Rumble. Hell of an effort by Bailey. Natalya now celebrating that she is one step closer to winning the RCW Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. It's weird. It seems like we're just rushing through these matchups. Our main event, Finn Balor going one-on-one with the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. The Demon King versus the Eater of Worlds. This match should be interesting. Finn Balor, champion all across the world, won several championships in his career, many over in Japan. Finn Balor enters the RCW ring for competition for the first time ever. Finn Balor, former NXT champion, the longest reigning NXT champion in history. Finn Balor also the first ever WWE Universal Champion, but had to vacate the title due to an injury at the hands of Seth Rollins. Dislocated his shoulder and tore his labrum. But Balor is back since that injury, and he's looking to claim the RCW Heavyweight Championship. Except Finn has to climb over this huge mountain of a man known as Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt won last week's Battle Royal to get his spot in the Final Four for the RCW Heavyweight Championship. Bray Wyatt eliminated Rollins, Styles, Ambrose, Samoa Joe, and Sheamus to fight Finn Balor. Whoever wins this match here tonight will face Kevin Owens at the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Heavyweight Championship. This match is going to be interesting. The Demon King, the Eater of Worlds, going one-on-one for the first time ever in RCW ring, and kicking off with a huge brainbuster by Finn Balor. And then an elbow. And a kick to the back, but Bray might have not have caught all of it. Bray with a nice arm drag to Finn Balor. The knee to the back of Finn Balor. Finn looking for a suplex. Bray counters it with a suplex of his own. Again, one of these men will go one-on-one with Kevin Owens at the Autumn Rumble for the RCW Heavyweight Championship. Balor with a huge face buster to Bray Wyatt. Balor looking for fireman's carry. And Bray counters it with elbows to the face. I don't want to say that Finn's not going to win this matchup, but I'm afraid that he might have needed to summon the demon to put away the Eater of Worlds as the crowd is behind Bray Wyatt by chanting, "Bray's gonna kill you." Irish whip into the ropes. Balor with a drop kick. Balor with a strong kick. You can see that it's all from his training over in Japan with a strong style type kicks. And having matches with the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of strong style. Bray Wyatt looking to go to the top rope, which you don't see very often. Bray with a huge flying shoulder tackle. Bray into the cover, looking to go against Kevin Owens at the Rumble. And Balor kicks out at 2. Huge stomp to the back of the head. Clubbing elbows to the surgically repaired torso of Finn Balor. Bray Wyatt saying it's his time. It's his time to become a world champion. Bray Wyatt now with a running senton to Finn Balor. With a huge diving headbutt. Bray going to the corner. He's going to do a spider walk. Again, the crowd is behind Bray Wyatt, chanting, "Bray's going to kill you." Bray looking for Sister Abigail to Finn Balor. Smart by Wyatt. Will this be enough to put Finn Balor away? Is Bray going to challenge Kevin Owens? Wow. And he does. This match is over. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Bray Wyatt has knocked off Finn Balor. Balor barely getting anything out of the gates. Bray Wyatt dominated. The Demon King, Finn Balor. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is now set. Bray Wyatt will go one-on-one with the prize fighter Kevin Owens for the RCW Heavyweight Championship at the Autumn Rumble. We thank you everybody so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time right here on the Impact Zone. Have a great night.